Chinese health authorities say they're scrapping quarantine requirements for international arrivals beginning January 8th to require only a negative PCR test result. For almost 3 years now, travelers have been forced to stay at a government quarantine facility upon arrival, initially for 3 weeks, later for less time. The new rules are considered a boon for business travelers. Overseas tourist and student visas are expected to remain largely suspended. Jörg Wutke is president of the EU Chamber of Commerce in China. He joins me for more. Jörg, welcome back to the show. This announcement, entry requirements, finally being relaxed. How important is this for businesses in China?
Well, it's a baby step in the right direction. We definitely need good news coming out of China this year. Now we have a situation where, of course, we ask ourselves, why is it going to be the 8th or 9th of January? Why not yesterday or today? Because so many people in China are now positive, are infected. So what about all these people from Korea, Japan or Europe? Why do they have to end up in quarantine? But nevertheless, we have been waiting for this quite a while. We never thought it needs these kind of dramatic circumstances to actually open the border.
We've been hearing more recently about businesses second-guessing their investments in China. Your organization has also talked about this in various reports. Could this step help make the country more reliable as a place of business, considering what's happened the past 3 years?
Well, again, it's a baby step. It's one of many steps that we have to take. Opening up requires, of course, that our people can go for training again for Europe, that our CEOs can fly in from Germany, for example. But at the same time, we still have a lot of uncertainties over here. The wave is going through China. It has possibly passed the north. The south is still not ready yet. We have to wait until March of what it has done to the country. The economy certainly takes a hit. That's not very conducive for people to come back. But nevertheless, China has a strong comeback gene. So maybe in the second quarter, we can see more business as usual, again, making use of all these new quarantine conditions. And again, it's one thing to have quarantine conditions lifted, but where are the planes bringing people in from abroad? These are mostly booked for other destinations at this stage.
You were among those critical of Beijing's zero COVID policy. Did you ever imagine such a rapid removal of those rules?
Well, we were always advocating for a slow opening up, for strong vaccination. People should stay at home, but all of a sudden, nothing of that sort happened. And then end of November, Omicron took over, and there was more or less a capitulation on the Chinese side because there was no way you could stop that going through the country. Well, it forced the hand. In a way, it's a good thing because zero tolerance was unacceptable for business. Lockdowns left and right were definitely hampering our business. So in a way, we're better off next year. But again, we have to go through a rough winter in order to achieve that.
All right, that was Jörg Wutke, president of the EU Chamber of Commerce in China. Thank you.